Hello, everybody. We are the Grey Death Society. My name is Grayson, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. And hopefully, everybody's having themselves a good one. Now, I know it's a little unusual to be streaming on a Thursday, but like I said last night, I had run out of steam. But if I had enough energy when I woke up today, I would look at streaming earlier today, and I woke up rather chipper. I'm very happy with the sleep schedule I'm currently in. I'm waking up a lot more refreshed, which I'm pretty happy about. Another thing I'm happy about is finally we can start another Delta. So that's what we're going to do as of right now. I've been thinking about starting another Romulan. We're going to be tactical. It's going to be an incoming ad roll in just under 3 minutes. Those that are watching on Twitch, just a heads up, there is going to be an incoming ad roll soon. That's curious. Hmm. Sometimes it is fun playing around with the randomizer. I don't think I've really done that before, though. I've usually sat out with a preset image in my mind in regards to the character I create. I guess it could kind of be a Voth hybrid. A Touray hybrid. I think that'll work. Although we're going to be playing around with the sliders. Welcome back from that ad roll, everybody. There you go. You know, we had pretty good luck with the randomizer for the design of our character. I'm going to play around with the randomizer a little bit. Also, make sure you guys don't forget that at DS9 there is going to be the free Phoenix box. Fairly certain that starts today. You know what? That works. Oh, okay, that's. You guys saw that bird of prey like melt into the planet, right? That wasn't just me. Nah, I gotta think of something more clever than that. Oh, Logical deepest. You know what? That works.
What we knew is gone. Our home, our lives, all that we were, dust. Blasted across empty, heartless skies. But we live. Our legacy lives. Within every ship we fly, upon every world we touch. In our hearts, in yours. There will be challenge. You will know fear. But you will overcome. You will survive. And answer vengeance with blood. You will do as you must. Rule cannot be handed to the faithless. Our legacy cannot be lost to villains. Bury the past to face the future. Enemies find allies. There is no price we have not paid. No loss we have not felt. Our dead world. Our long suffering. These are not ends. We are not ended. For your crew. For your people. For this new home. We must face all doubt. We must break the storm who would destroy us. And fight against any and all. We must. We will. For we are Romulan.
Admiral?
This is the point we have pinpointed in your timeline, sir. This is when you go back and give yourself this. You will know what to say. You've already heard yourself say it. Even if it is not exactly right, the time stream will work it out. Just make sure that you give yourself this. It is our best hope for the future of the galaxy. You will return to this exact point in time as soon as you have done what you need to do. The galaxy still needs you, Admiral. Ready?
You barely see him in the cutscene. That's brilliant.
The youngest of our kind rely on stories to know what our people were like before. Strong, secretive, warlike. We were feared. We were powerful. Then, everything changed. 22 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion traveled through subspace to hit Romulus and Remus, our homeworlds. No one could have predicted that would happen, and no one could have stopped it. Millions died. Those who survived were scattered across dozens of worlds. One day we were citizens of one of the greatest powers of the galaxy, and the next, we were just trying to survive. Every day was a struggle if you weren't part of the militant and oppressive Tal Shiar, or ruling everything from on high like Empress Sela. For ordinary Romulans, military victories don't mean much when you're hungry. Life goes on. The Klingons and Starfleet are at one another's throats, but battles light years away don't affect us much. The Tal Shiar are the more immediate threat. They're rebuilding the Empire by force, and pressing anyone they think can help into service. But even they don't seem to know we're here. We've put down roots and found friends. Today we'll celebrate what we've created. With hard work and some good fortune, true Romulans will once again rise to be a power in the galaxy. The first step on that path begins here.
Your current tasks will be displayed here.
So this should show. I would think that would show. Maybe. It did. It did something just a little bit different. Huh. Curious. Alright. How's it going, Tobin?
There you are. Something.
I probably have to finish part of the tutorial, get the thingamajob. Oh, console. Oh. This one.
Please tell me.
If the Kelids are.
No weapon from where? Oh, over here. So now head to the farm. No, I probably shouldn't have skipped through that bit of text. Okay, so the Keeper of Lore is over this way.
Hey there, ready for the big festival? Working hard? Or maybe you have time to listen to a story or two? Averick, you're in for a fun day. I'm glad I don't have to deal with him. Anyway, do you want to hear any stories?
Almost 2,000 years ago, our people were Vulcans. At that time, Vulcan was a world of war, with constant struggles between the tribes. Serac changed that. He taught that peace came through logic. And if you ask me, not all Vulcans get that right. Serac said that people should master their emotions, not eliminate them. But not everyone on Vulcan wanted to give up love, or passion, or even anger. The Vulcan said, these people marched beneath the raptor's wings. fighting their own people, these Vulcans decided to leave in an event we call the Sundering. They boarded great colony ships and set out into unexplored space, looking for a home where they could live and feel as they wished. Marched beneath the Raptor's wings, found Romulus and Remus. They created an empire. Although we share a genetic bond with the Vulcans, we are our own people. Never forget that. Want to hear another story? The destruction of Romulus was a terrible thing. We lost our home and our loved ones. We lost our soul. The people who survived were scattered and leaderless. Survival was a daily struggle. There were some fights for control before Empress Sela took over, but I never paid much attention. That Taurus woman was never going to get far. Now Sela and the Tal Shiar are attempting to rebuild the strength of the Romulan Star Empire, but they do so with fear and oppression. Steer clear of them if you can. People like us should just try to stay out of the Tal Shiar's way. Life is more important than politics or power. There are a lot of Romulans who just wander from planet to planet because there's no place to call home anymore. We're lucky to have Viranat. This is a good a place to put down roots. Without that, we're just dust, scattered by the winds of fate. Do you want to hear another story? Almost 2,000 years ago, instead of fighting their own people, Viranat was a colony world. It used to be a big agricultural planet, growing food for the Empire. After Romulus was destroyed, thousands upon thousands of people flooded the planet. The old cities couldn't hold them all, and they were scared. They started fighting amongst themselves. One night, the cities burned. Most of the survivors left. A few hung on, scrapping old ships and using them as building materials. That's how the Maori found them, about 10 years ago. The Maori was the commander of an old warbird. Navala was his first officer, and Devex the chief engineer. They were wandering the sector, trying to find a new home. When they found Viranat, they decided to stay. Devex kept the old warbird functional, and he used it to make supply runs and bring back other Romulans who needed a home. Navala put herself in charge of security, and the Maori, he runs the whole colony now. Devex met Tovan Kev in a mining colony a few years back. I think it was 4 years ago. But then again, I didn't come here until 2 years ago, so this is not just information I've heard about secondhand. I actually have a question for you, if you don't want to hear another story first. The destruction of Romulus was a terrible thing. We lost our home and our loved ones. We lost our soul. The people who survived were scattered and leaderless. Survival was a daily struggle. There were some fights for control before Empress Sela took over, but I never paid much attention. That Taurus woman was never going to get far. Now Sela and the Tal Shiar are attempting to rebuild the strength of the Romulan Star Empire, but they do so with fear and oppression. Steer clear of them if you can. People like us should just try to stay out of the Tal Shiar's way. Life is more important than politics or power. There are a lot of Romulans who just wander from planet to planet. Viranat was a colony. The Mayor Devex met Tovan. When did you arrive here? I know we only have a few hundred people living here, but so many come and go that it's hard to keep track. I'm recording the stories of all the people that live here, you see. And I would love to start yours off with your arrival. Who knows? It could be something that becomes historical in a few years.
Oh, how did I not know that about you? Here I am, telling you about the founding when you were already here. We should definitely talk more about this over drinks tonight.
All right, moving on. So it's been a few years since I've created a Romulan character. Oh, that's the replay introduction cutscene. I didn't read the full thing, and it didn't process until after it said replay. My bad. All right.
Finally? Which message? Oh, never mind that either. It's chaos here. I need some help. Normally we collect nectar from the local Skeletal insects. Something has driven them into a frenzy. They're chewing on our irrigation system. They're flooding the vineyard. Excellent. Excellent. The broken pipes are obvious. It shouldn't give you too much trouble. A few bursts from your pistol will take care of them. Well, the flooding has stopped, but if those Kellids come back, they'll just break the pipes again. Something's making the insects go crazy. With bugs this size, that's a real problem. And Avala might be able to help. She's goofing off again. She knows all about Kellids. She's normally down by the greenhouse this time of day. Tell her to stop being lazy and keep these critters contained.
Good idea. Talk to Navala.
I bet she's just lounging around right now, not even thinking about all the damage being done to my vineyard. No one around here wants to put in a good day's work. Well, except for you.
So this way?
Just in time. Did you talk with Avrak? He said that I'm what? Lazy? That I've been... Ugh! He's just trying to make me look bad so he can get a promotion. Oh, that's so old-fashioned. Let me tell you what's actually happening. The Kellids are going crazy. I've been working all day to keep them out of the residential areas. This aggressive behavior is new, and we need to figure out what's causing it. That means gathering samples from some of these creatures.
Finally, got a sample.
This metal has some kind of fungus growing on it that's similar to the spores we found on some of the Kelid carapaces. It might explain their behavior, but how are they getting infected in the first place? Also, the flying Kelids have never come out of the cavern before. This is so strange. You're right. The source of the infection could be somewhere inside the cavern. Head over there and see if you can find out what's aggravating the nest. And be careful.
Oh. Alright. Leave me alone. No. Am I stuck already? No, okay. But wait a minute here. That may be. That's kind of weird. That's not ominous at all.
A strange machine and some weird drone things? That is troubling. Someone's been in there. We'll have to let the Maori know about this. It's good you disabled the device, though. Maybe now the Kelids will calm down. I took a look at those biological samples while you were gone, but I can't do much more than a basic tricorder scan. It's just not my area. Devex might be able to help. He was an engineer in the Romulan military before the homeworld was destroyed. Now he's helping us with our water supply, and anything else that takes more specialized knowledge. You should talk to him.
Alright, so we're heading this way.
What do you need with an old space hound like me? I have an idea of what this might be. Maybe. I saw something like this once before, when I was out beyond the Eridon Belt. We responded to a distress call from a mining outpost. When we got there, all the people were just gone, vanished without a trace. The only things we found were a strange beacon and some odd spore samples. These look very similar. Good idea. When we ran into something like this before, we were able to stop the spores from reproducing by bombarding them with tachyons. We have the equipment here to replicate that procedure.
Alright, so we gotta go this direction. Oh, I went the wrong way. It's over here. My bad, my bad. No, it's it's right there. See, it was hidden in front of my own two eyes, okay?
We didn't, that's what we stayed, that's right.
I'm so used to speeding through everything that I just sped through all that dialogue. Oops. Can't believe it. You know what? Can't say I can't believe it because I do. I'm so used to just speeding through everything. My bad. I gotta talk to you.
Jolan True. I heard Avrak yelling all the way over here. I'm sorry you had to deal with his problems on our day of celebration. That does sound very mysterious. However, you seem to have taken care of the immediate problem, disabling this beacon and dispatching the drones. You have my thanks. I'll assign some engineers to examine the device and set up surveillance on the cave as soon as possible. If what Devek says is true, we don't want that beacon turned on again. Now that's settled, why don't you try to relax for a while? Enjoy the festival. We'll talk again tomorrow after the engineers have finished their analysis of the device.
Are you done for the day? I'm just finishing up too. I'm going to head back to the restaurant. Meet me for a drink when you're done.
All right.
Hey there. Long day? can't believe how far this colony has come. Just look at how much we can accomplish without being ruled by the Tal Shiar. Word is someone named Atan is trying to fight them, but me, I'm content with what we have here. Let's go enjoy the festival.
And so this is how it begins. I know this is going to be hard to believe, but I am you. I've traveled back in time to visit you because what happens here on this night will change your life forever. Nice try, Tobin. Did you find a hollow emitter or something? Or you're me? Just when I thought the day couldn't get any more strange, I'm here talking to myself. Liar! This must be a Tal Shiar trick. I agree, this makes some kind of sense, so I'm going to go with it. What do you want to tell me? Nice try, Tobin. Did you find a hollow emitter or something? I'm not Tobin, but I remember having the same suspicion when I was in your shoes. I can prove I'm you. Think of a secret, something only you know, no matter how insignificant you think it might be. I'll tell you what you're thinking of, because it's the same thing I thought of when this happened to me. I once took 20 credits from Tobin when he was drunk. You once stole 20 credits from Tobin Kev when he was drunk. Not our finest hour, but I remember thinking about that night because there was no way anyone else could possibly know. I'm still skeptical, as was I. But soon after today, you will meet with someone from the Temporal Defense Department. Talk to them. They will have more information than I can give you. I'm gonna do just that for now. What is it you want to tell me? Let's get down to business then. There is a war coming. An ancient race known as the Iconians once ruled huge areas of space, including this one. They had the power of gods, technology far beyond what anyone else had. It took all of the Iconians' enemies rising up against them as one to defeat them. We thought they were extinct. Now, we know we were wrong. And they've returned to take back everything that was once theirs. That's where you come in. Why me? What makes me special? You are a hero to the Romulan people, and your deeds are legend. But more importantly, you have an opportunity to gather intelligence on the Iconians, their capabilities, and their possible plans. Throughout your career, we will benefit from the knowledge I'll give you today. When the war with the Iconians comes, the galaxy will have a fighting chance, thanks to what you've learned. That's why I've come back. So I will know what to do. I can't just drop everything on you at once. It could cause a paradox. You'll still need to locate all this information yourself. I'll help guide you. How? Take this. It's a Tesseract communication device. It allows me one-way communication from the future to you. There will be updates through the device as you progress through your career. Check it often. I think I've taken up as much of your time as I can. You must not be late for tonight's festivity. Thank
You are now
you.
a Delta recruit. You have a unique trait that gives bonus dilithium ore to you and your teammates.
Sweet.
friends and neighbors, welcome to the tapping. The Kellet nectar has been harvested, the ale is brewed, and we can finally taste the fruits of our labors. And like this fine vintage, our colony has taken time and effort to develop. Since the loss of the homeworld 22 years ago, we have known fear, hunger, and pain. We have struggled. We have overcome every difficulty. We have mourned those who are no longer with us, and we have welcomed new friends into our home. And now we celebrate. The trials are behind us. Virinat is prosperous and growing. We will face new challenges in the future, but we will face them together.
This fireworks a little too real.
We're under attack. I don't know who or why, but people are being rounded up and we have to do something. I'll help Vex get the shuttles ready. You should find Navala and Void to help organize the militia. Get as many civilians to safety as you can. After that, we stop whoever or whatever is attacking our home.
We didn't even get a chance to taste the fruit of our labor. How rude.
Come in! Are you alright? What's happening over there? Did you find Thorian? I'm at the shipyard with Vex, and we're prepping the shuttles for evacuation. I don't know what's going on here, but we need to get people out while we can. If you can get a rifle, you can fight your way out. Can you make it?
Run! No!
Be careful in the market. It's completely overrun.
I'll be fine. Pretty sure. I'll be fine, right? Right? Yeah, I've got to head this direction.
It's the Tal Shiar. We need to call for help. I don't know who'll answer, but we have to do something. I tried to send a distress signal, but they damaged our transceiver array. We still have a chance, though. We need to deal with some of the Tal Shiar, then get a replacement battery.
So, replacement battery where? Everything's already equipped. Come on now. I've played this game how long?
Just keep coming. Get a battery from the marketplace. We need to send out a distress signal.
No kill eye.
Have the batteries. You just need to repair the device and send the signal.
Alright. Doesn't sound too difficult a task. Just gotta get through the Tal Shiar. I like how it went to, or it targeted somebody completely different than who was actually targeting me. Oh well. I went to the enemy that was the furthest away.
The signal is strong. Get to the shipyard. We're getting out of here.
Alright, shipyard. Okay.
The shuttle is ready. I got as many people aboard as we'll fit. We have to go.
Congratulations, citizen.
Then we do have to still create a KDF Delta recruit. Because I've already got a Fed Delta, that's feline supplement.
This is Shuttle 5. We're taking heavy... Shuttle 10 coming in. We're jamming their sensors. When they get us, they'll think you work on this. What?
They're not attacking. The Vex showed me how to fly as Warbird. We're almost there.
How rude. I think it's in pieces.
Navigation is online, but we need some components to get our weapons and warp drive operating.
Oh, this is gonna be so
This'll
slow.
do nicely. We just need a little more salvage.
Oh no. Oh, slow.
Weapons are online.
I can't even do full impulse. No.
use that to reinforce the hull of this old warbird. Three more of these should get this hull good to go. Good shot.
Oh, that's what that
Rex
does.
would be happy to see this old warbird get some use. I think it's safe to say weapons are fully online.
Ah, come on now. I just want to go full impulse.
Time to take out the tall Shi'ar satellites dead ahead.
So slow. Oh no. I am so used to having the other stuff.
Great. All systems are go and full impulse is back online. I'm picking up a distress signal nearby. It must be people from the colony. More colonists managed to escape the surface.
Just got one more thing to blow up. There we go. Alright, go away, red alert.
Great. All systems are go and full impulse. The distress signal is close. Searching. There. We have to help them.
Yep. Finally. Gonna make this a little less painful.
Turn off full impulse. There's a tall Shi'ar drone dead ahead. I'm back on the bridge, and I figured out how I can improve our torpedoes. Just give me the order, and I'll get started. Scanners are picking up more colonists and tall Shi'ar nearby. We have to rescue our friends.
Sure thing. How did you live? There we go.
Thank you. I thought we were done for.
Honestly, I didn't think that was going to work that well. That worked a lot better than I thought.
I think it's safe to say we're a fully operational ship. I'm getting an alert. There's another distress signal coming in from one of the colony's shuttles. We can do a short-range warp jump to get to them. Do you want to go now, or stay here to wipe out any other incoming drones? They look like they'll be coming in to do sweeps in the area.
Go ahead and warp to the next area.
There aren't any colonists here. Just this strange ship. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's gigantic. Engineering reports that the ship has scanned us, but they're not responding to my hails. What should we do?
What should we do? Fire everything!
They've done something to the ship. Nothing is responding. I can't even warp us out of here. I think I might be able to get a comm channel up to hail them. What do you want me to do? We're getting a reply. They seem to be rearranging our words and sending them back. Listen. I'm picking up another ship. This one is Tal Shiar. It's decloaking.
No! It's decloaking!
So the Alachi were right. A handful of pitiful Romulan refugees managed to escape. When will you colonists learn that no matter how far you run, you cannot escape your obligations? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Colonel Hakiv of the Tal Shiar. On behalf of the Romulan Star Empire, I hereby lay claim to this colony and all of its inhabitants. Surrender now, and I will ensure that you serve us in the way you are most suited.
I've got to check something real quick, guys. I forgot to do last night. is that setting? Where is that setting? I'm sorry, guys. This is taking a little bit longer than I initially thought it was going to take. There we go. That's what setting decided to turn itself on. Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to figure that out. Normally, I try to handle all that stuff off of stream.
Fire weapons at will.
This is Tamer of the Romulan Republic. Tal Shiar vessel, stand down immediately.
Tamer! How fortunate! I can destroy both of you! My eye! So the insect has managed to sting me! You think you won? This is not the end! Even now, more of my ships are on their way! And the next time, you won't have anyone to protect you!
Yeah, don't cross my path again.
I am Tamer, commander of the Romulan Republic. We picked up your distress signal while on a mission in a nearby system. I would say we arrived just in time given your ship's condition. Who are you? And what happened here? I am truly sorry. This is not the first time I've heard a story like this, and I fear it will not be the last. And these Ilachi creatures, they are troubling. We need to know more about them and why they're working with a snake like Hakiv. As I said, I'm with the Romulan Republic. You may have heard of us. We are not the terrorists the Tal Shiar make us out to be. With our leader, Datan, we are working to gather survivors of the destruction and fight the tyranny of the Tal Shiar. We have a flotilla nearby. If you're interested, we would welcome you and your friends to join us there. I appreciate your willingness to do what's right. I'm transmitting the coordinates of our flotilla to your ship now. When you arrive, we can repair your vessel and work out our next move. Thank you again. I'll make sure you won't regret your decision.
I don't know how I feel about this, but I guess signing with Tamer is better than risking death on our own. And he did help us out with the Tal Shiar. The coordinates are loaded up whenever you're ready to go. I think the colonists we rescued are eager to get someplace safe.
Sure thing.
Greetings. I am Sub-Commander Nadell, assistant to Commander Tamer. Please follow me to the commander's quarters. There is much to discuss.
All right.
Commander, our guests have arrived.
Excellent. I'll get them up to speed. There is much to do.
I'll be glad to show one of you around while the other stays and talks with Tamer.
I'll take the tour, and then meet you back on the ship when you're ready.
Greetings. I hope all is going well with you. Good to see you and Tovankev made it to the flotilla of the new Romulan Republic. To be brief, we are a group that was founded by Datan to combat the tyranny of Empress Sela and her Tal Shiar. Our goal is to unify the shattered Romulan people under a new democracy instead of Sela's tyrannical rule. There is much to do, however. I can answer any questions you may have. Ha! What hasn't Datan done? He has quite the long history. The short version is that he desires to see the reunification of the Vulcans and the Romulans. Before that can happen, though, Datan wants us to find a new homeworld, reconcile with the Remans, and end the centuries of oppression beneath the Tal Shiar. We're Romulan, and after all that's happened, we still have our pride and our cultural heritage. We need to be able to approach the Vulcans as equals, not as refugees looking for charity. Did you want to know anything else? That's right. He dreams of a day when our two people are united. Well, three, counting the Remans. Datan was inspired by Ambassador Spock, who first began the movement. When he was a child, Spock was working on Romulus with the reunificationists, and he was Datan's teacher. The Tal Shiar actively opposed reunification, and Spock and his people had to keep their movement hidden, working with allies and meeting in secret. It's been an uphill battle for Datan, but he won't stop until he sees the Vulcans, the Romulans, and the Remans reunited and at peace. Is there anything else? I am the commander of this fleet. No actions happen without my approval. Before this, I worked in intelligence for the Romulan military, which allowed me to learn more about the Tal Shiar. I couldn't stomach the thought of working with this site. Datan approached me one day and said he needed someone to organize a defense against the Tal Shiar. I accepted before he could finish his sentence. Is there anything else? What's next is that you receive our uniform and get a tour of the flotilla. After that, you'll receive your first assignment. However, you must understand that by joining us, you mark yourself as an enemy to the Tal Shiar. Hakiv and his people will see you as a threat, and there isn't anything they won't do to stop you. Are you ready to accept that? Good. You should get yourself down to Lieutenant Delatham. You can get a uniform from him if you want to change out of those civilian clothes. You can also have your ship modified. We can't get you into a more powerful vessel yet, but we can change the appearance of your ship if you want. When you're done, return to your ship. I should have your first assignment ready and sent to your ship by then.
Good thing.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Wait, we're no longer a civilian. I'm so happy the Delta Recruit event finally came back around. I've been needing KDF and ROM Delta for the longest time. Yep. That's bridge officer training. That's recruit bridge officer. Hey. It's been forever since I've been at the flotilla. Oh. And town is okay.
Hello again. Now that you're settling in, I wanted to speak with you about what our overall goals will be. First and foremost, we are looking for a new planet to call home. Tamer and his crew are handling that search. While the search continues, I am working on any possible alliances that we can make with the Federation and the Klingon Empire. We will need allies if we are to proceed. Your task will be the protection and recovery of other Romulans spread throughout this sector. We're finding more by the day. Some have already joined us, but others do not believe in our cause. It will be up to you and your crew to protect these colonies from the Tal Shiar and to recruit anyone willing to assist us. Do you have any questions? If not, I would suggest you return to your ship. Tamer will have his orders ready for you. Not yet. He and his crew have been assisting Romulan colonies throughout the region, and he has not been able to focus his efforts on the search. With you here, however, Tamer's mission to find a new homeworld can begin. He will be sending scout ships to analyze nearby planets. We'd prefer to find a suitable world in this sector, but we'll expand our search if we need to do so. I do not know. Our history of deception with both groups definitely does not help. The Tal Shiar, however, will not attack the fleet for now. Sela would see such a direct action as too great a risk. She much prefers to work in the shadows. Let me worry about our potential allies. While you're away, I will be working with diplomats from both sides to come to an agreement we can all live with.
Sounds like we've got our orders. If you're ready, I can beam you back to the ship. However, before that, I need to ask a favor. I have a sister. Her name is Rena Kev. She and I were separated a long time ago. I want to try to find her. As we're doing our missions, could you try to ask about Rena? Thanks.
I'll do what I can.
All set to go, I trust? Good. There is a lot to do. Your first target is already under attack by the Tal Shiar. There's no time to lose.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Skill points. Click here to learn more.
If we're going to have a chance at breaking away from Sela and the Tal Shiar, we need allies. There are a lot of little settlements like yours out there. We're in contact with some of them, but we're always reaching out to try to make new alliances. I've heard that a group of Romulans has taken up residence in a Suliban helix in the Beta Quadrant. I'd like you to visit them. Feel them out, help them if you can. But most of all, find out if they would be willing to join Datan in his search for a new homeworld. Greetings. I have new
Oh, we can't transport there? Ah. For shame. What you doing, Shadow? That's a big stretch, Shadow. In case you guys are wondering, Simba and Shadow are currently knocked out. I don't really remember this mission.
We've arrived at the Helix. But we're not the only ship here. A tall Shi'ar warbird is approaching from the direction of the primary structure. They haven't raised shields yet, but their weapons are online. Wait, they're hailing us. Your orders?
To the person in command, be advised, you are in violation of Tal Shiar Security Order 63-R. Your vessel is operating in this area without authorization. Identify yourself immediately, or your actions will be considered hostile. The Tal Shiar has the authority to track down terrorists that threaten the Romulan Star Empire, no matter where they try to hide. And don't bother with deception. Our records indicate a warbird with your ship's designation was decommissioned years ago. We've already identified you. Stealing military property is a serious crime. Care to explain? Come.
None of your business. Oops. They met an unfortunate end. I'm worn so.
The Suliban have a great deal of information provided to them during the temporal Cold War, but not much on the Iconians. By the 28th century, the Iconians have mostly disappeared from history. I wonder where they went.
We plead for mercy. There are only civilians on the Helix. We don't have much more than we can scavenge from the cell ships. As we told the other Tal Shiar, there are no terrorists here. The Cabal are long gone. Take whatever scrap you need, but please stop taking our people. Then why are you here? We don't have much to trade, and we don't want any trouble. There are a few Romulan refugees hiding within the Helix. They said they needed temporary shelter and would be leaving soon. We meant no harm. How are we to know they are wanted terrorists? Please just take them with you and go. Your actions speak for your true goals. If you help us by repairing the Helix arm structures, then we'll help you get the refugees to your ship. But hurry. We're in jeopardy every moment you remain here.
Helix Arm Alpha.
More Tal Shiar have entered the system. Please help us.
For Narnia. Ow. There we go. Now we can fix this arm.
One more to go. As soon as Delta is connected, we can negotiate a transfer.
All right. What crime? Enjoying a succulent Chinese meal.
Now that the
Kayan informs me that we're being transported to your vessel.
Now that the arms are restored, we've located the refugees. They are being moved to a centralized location so you can get a transporter lock. We've explained the situation to them, but a representative for the group is asking to speak with you.
Kayan informs me that we're being transported to your vessel. We realize that we can't stay on the Helix, but we have no intention of being forced into servitude. The Tal Shiar already destroyed our home. All we want is for you to leave us on an uninhabited world, or someplace we can hide and try to rebuild our lives. We've heard of Datan. We've also heard rumors that he's plotting a revolt against the Tal Shiar. Going to him sounds more dangerous than staying here. I know I'm out of options. That doesn't mean I have to like it. I don't know why the Tal Shiar are abducting our families, but we can't afford to lose anyone else. How about I make you a deal? You personally guarantee that my friends will be safe at Datan's fleet, and I'll work for you. I've served as a science officer on multiple civilian vessels. I can help you. I can't run anymore. If I need to fight the Tal Shiar to keep my friends safe, that's what I'll do. Rina Kev. No, I don't know anyone by that name.
All the refugees are aboard, but there's more trouble. A Tal Shiar battleship, the IRW Koval, has entered the system. They're hailing us, and they're asking for you by name. Remember, they're not here to be friends.
You are ordered to stand down. You are wanted for questioning by the Tal Shiar. Lower your shields and surrender your vessel and crew, or prepare to face the consequences. Your actions speak for themselves. You'll answer for the destruction you've caused today. Remember, you were given a chance to surrender.
I recommend using our cloaking device to get close enough for a sneak attack.
Oops.
Thank you for taking the refugees. Tell them we're sorry. We can't offer much, but Thank you for taking the refugees. Tell them we're sorry. We simply have no way to protect them. Hopefully they'll find refuge with your fleet. Our best hope now is to cooperate with the Tal Shiar and tell them that you have taken the refugees. We can't offer much, but I'll tell other Suliban that Datan's fleet is standing up to the Tal Shiar. I'm also sending you the contact for a friendly local trader in case you need salvage or have goods to sell. But please, keep our involvement discreet. And please go. Leave now before more Tal Shiar arrive.
Cayenne closed the channel. He's right. They'll be lucky if the Tal Shiar let them live. We should leave and report back to Tamer. Some of the refugees we brought aboard may have starship experience. If we're expecting more trouble, we'll need some help on the bridge.
Hello.
Hey, Cinder. I'm working on my KDF or my Romulan Delta at the moment. And then I'm going to start a KDF Delta.
My brain just completely went what? On you, the 3 Delta recruits.
Yeah, there's a Fed, a KDF, and Romulan. All 3 provide account benefits.
Well, I'm gonna need your help on doing that. That's the whole reason why I popped in.
Oh, you know I don't help.
Greetings.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
I'm just playing around.
I know.
At some point, I'm going to be able to choose which direction I want to align with, and I've already got a KDF aligned Romulan, so this guy's going to be Fed aligned.
Many Remans settled on Craterus after the fallout from Shinzan's rebellion. While they were safe from the destruction of Romulus and Remus, Craterus is a bleak world with little in the way of habitable land. There are ample mineral deposits, which the Remans mine and sell for food and other necessities, but their lives there are harsh and unforgiving. Anyone who could survive on Craterus for as long as the Remans have, has strength. We could use that strength in our search for a homeworld, and I know the Remans have no love for the Tal Shiar. Go to Craterus, talk to the Remans, show them we are sincere and that we need their support.
Here and here. No.
Greetings. I have new orders for you.
What do you mean? Is it literally the 3 shining spots down here?
Hold on. Yeah. That's the 3 spots at the bottom. You can make Federation, a KDF, or a Romulan. But you want one of each Delta recruit. And you can make all 3 of them an alien. But I think you'd have more fun on tactical for the Romulan. And the KDF Delta recruit, I think you'd have fun with a alien engineer. That way you can play around with an engineer. And you've already got science. I'm going to make sure I get a KDF recruit. This guy's going to be an alien. Relax. Huh. And the Romulan tack, I do suggest having them be fed online.
As the mm.
But that happens after you do a few of the story missions. At some point, you'll get the opportunity to choose. You know that actually kind of worked. Like he's almost Kabali. And then we're gonna keep hitting the random button on the uniform. I've got too many characters as it is. But these ones provide account benefits. This will be what, character 17? Something like that? Like, I don't really have to keep the characters, but I likely will. Kind of like that. We'll go with that. There you go. But uniform wise, I do want to change the colors. More like gold. Can't really see the belt. I would add some gold accents, but can't think of where else to find that. All right, he's set up. Honorable deepest. One year from now.
This is the point we have pinpointed in your timeline, sir. This is when you go back and give yourself this. You'll know what to say. You already heard yourself say it. It does not matter if it is not exactly right. The time stream will not be damaged. Just make sure that you give yourself this. It is our best hope for the future of the galaxy. We'll return to this exact point in time as soon as you have done what you need to do. The galaxy still needs your...
Can't even see me in the cutscene.
Are you prepared?
It almost looked like he was talking to himself.
You are the second officer aboard a Klingon bird of prey, currently in charge of the Night Watch. You are in command of the ship, while Captain Churlick and First Officer Turan are off duty. Your shift nears its end. Third Officer Lieutenant Kagan would like to have a word with you before you leave the bridge. People you can interact with have icons above their heads. Press F.
Oh, Cinder, I could hear your background. Oh, I can't leave yet. My bad.
The end of the logs are...
See, I've gone through this part before. Oh. Still gotta do stuff?
I hope the log...
Look, Nech! I see you and Kagan kept my ship from blowing.
Program holodeck.
The holodeck is initializing. Do not enter. The training program is ready. You may enter now.
Why was this guy shooting at his coworker? That's weird. That's my job. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear to be. A stitch in time saves 9. In space, no one can hear you scream. I don't know. That's what this thing said. Operating protocol. Requires full redundancy for all primary LCARS network data feed and isolinear components.
Probably have to make a day of doing this.
Probably. Just all you got to do is get.
I will finish doing this character up until where I can keep it without having to restart the story stuff.
Yeah. You just want to make sure you speak to your other self. Get to that point, and then you can focus on it later. I might actually try to recreate that. I like that outfit. Just wish there was some better lighting to get a true scope of the colors. Oh.
You are now a Delta recruit. You have a unique.
Alright. I got the thing. Go to crew quarters. And then this is just the regular tutorial.
I will do what must be done. With honor.
I am ready to serve with honor for the Empire.
Here is our security.
Yeah, all this is familiar. I know, right? Welcome in, Doc. No, I'm actually on a regular sleep schedule, so I'm actually asleep at night and awake during the day. It's been rather interesting. And I've been trying to keep it that way, though. Doc, have you already made your 3 deltas? Fed, KDF, and ROM? If not, the Delta Recruit event is live. Nah, well, that's your loss then. I like having all of the account rewards, though. Game, I know how to do that. Excuse me. I'm supposed to go that direction, but it won't let me go that way. Okay. The door is locked. Oh, this door. Okay. My bad, my bad. Come on, people, no. Stop spamming with fleet invites.
You recover. I see that.
The prisoner is still here. Starfleet's rescue attempt has failed. The captain.
That part's done. All right, next, perhaps. Have you been taking time to farm the Res event, though, Doc? I'm the captain now.
Well, engines and the Starfleet vessels.
Congratulations, warrior.
Yay! Take command. My ship now. Did you get your event done, by the way? Thunder?
Do not know if the Feds destroyed her, but I suggest we not worry about that just yet. Engines and shields are operational, but we need to increase your...
Yeah, this guy will get set up with Noskins as well.
Helm, full stop! Captain, I recommend we use the scanners to see if this contains any iridium. No iridium on the scanners, but that nearby asteroid field may have what we need.
Oh, Cinder disappeared.
Captain, I recommend using full impulse to reach the asteroid field. Helm, full stop! Captain, I stopped the ship this time, but from now on you'll be responsible for controlling the speed of the ship. We have found several asteroids that contain iridium. Weapons are back online. Lashka, we found some iridium. Captain, I'm picking up a Starfleet distress. What are your...
That's fair. You got all that, all them new toys to play around with.
This is Captain. Communicate. Captain, the Starfleet vessel is hailing us. Do you wish to respond?
You're making a huge mistake.
These damaged floaters, you. Oops, it broke.
Congratulations, warrior.
Alright, warping into Kronos.
So you're the prisoner has been received.
Prisoner's been received.
The prisoner has been received and muzzled. Typical human. petty bureaucrat trying to...
Run!
There he is. The heel now be... We will find Chagrin, Doran's Parmark, working at the exchange.
Yeah, so we should be out of the full tutorial at this point. Still can't access events, but still can't fully outfit this character. But he's at least got the Tesseract. But what are some of the things that are different here? Obviously, you got to reach all the levels. Admiralty, R&D, episodes, join fleet. At level 30, learn, collect. This is all through story missions. Collect all Iconian story. Yeah, collect all Iconian technology. And then, okay. Honestly, that's all pretty standard. Gotta complete all these story arcs. And then in all these various stories, there's going to be some Iconian information to figure out or learn about. Pretty standard stuff. So, can I gain anything from the temporal dude? Or is that unlocked at a higher level?
What do you require from Klingon temporal intelligence?
Oh, okay. So all of that is restricted to level 20 hours of playtime. Oh wait, the Jem'Hadar is the only one with the 20-hour restriction, but I've at least got to hit level 20 to access that stuff. Okay. So, can I reclaim any ships yet? Oh man, so many more ships to master. Oh no. Terrible. I can't claim it yet. Oh well. So this guy's got to hit level 20, and the other guy's got to hit level 20. None of them are really set up for uncon yet. All right. I'm surprised these guys don't have the Delta icon next to them. That's odd. Because the Jem'Hadar guy, he's got the Jem'Hadar recruit, or the Gamma recruit symbol. This guy's got the KDF recruit. This is Temporal. Delta. I've got too many characters with Deepest in their name. Oh well. Still find it funny. Alright, we're gonna go back to this guy. He's at least a little closer to being able to be placed in the ship that I think he should be in. So is this one going to be the same then? Admiralty, R&D. Get through those episodes. Get through those items. Join a fleet at 30. Honestly, out of all the tasks that need to be completed, the deltas are some of the most simple. I forgot I had the Romulan variant with EWC. Huh. I completely forgot about that. Oh, this one would do. Is this similar seating to Lieutenant TAC Command, Lieutenant Engineer, Commander Engineer Command? I might have to get a couple ship upgrade tokens and build a tank on this thing. That'd be my Romulan tank. But I'm sure it could tank. That'd be fun to play around with. And honestly, the looks are a bit better than the command. You know, that's something I should probably do when I decide to completely build a tank on KDF side. Because I know my Romulan engineer, he's going to be the person that I put the tank build on, because I'm already getting him prepped for a tank build. But I could have him. I could put him in this instead of the Geneva. I could still give him the Geneva as an option. And then there's also the KDF version. I mean, it's not really a looker, but I'm sure I could put a tank on this. Same seating. Lieutenant. Yeah? I just have to upgrade him to T6X2. I think that's something I'll do. That way I have an excuse to have these out of mothball. That'll be fun. That'll be fun, right, Shadow? Right, kitty cat? I am going to take a few minutes though to stand up and stretch. So if you guys need to stand up and stretch yourself, grab a drink, grab something to eat, use the facilities, switch laundry over. Now it's going to be a good chance for you to do so. We shall meet back within the next roughly 5 minutes. We'll be right back, guys. I have returned, everybody. Excuse me. Alright. Did the thing like that. I can claim this ship. Can I switch to it? Yeah, we can switch to it. Let's go. I came back just in time for the ad break. What are you doing, Simba? Are you gonna come over here and lay down? Are you gonna come over here and lay down? Well, get over here. Get over here. What are you doing? What are you doing? You've really got to rub against my chin. You're so weird. You are. Welcome back from the ad. Welcome back from the ad roll, everybody. All right. I changed ships. All right, go to this place. But we've still got to decide what direction this guy's going to be allied with. But I already know this guy's going to be Fed aligned. So I've already got a KDF aligned Romulan. So I'll have this guy be Fed aligned. A Shadow. What are you doing? I'm looking right at you. I'm looking right at you. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? I see you. I see you. Yeah, it's just going to be a little bit nicer having something other than the starter ship. Do I have access to events? Not. Probably a level 20? Level 10? Well, to access the temporal guy, it's probably going to be level 20. Such a long journey. Some could say it's been a long road getting from there to here. All right, let's do the thing.
The Tall Shi'ar are approaching Craterus, and they've already... The Decimus is too heavily damaged.
Attack vector and provide support fire.
Yeah, so the two new characters, I'm gonna need to get them Uncon, and I'm gonna need to get them Boimler.
Decimus is nearby and it needs our help. They're losing structural integrity.
Thank you for your assistance. We're continuing emergency repairs, but most of our major systems are offline. How can you be so certain?
With all due respect...
Invasion force finds Zden.
Still don't have access to events yet.
Zden is to the northwest, near a force field.
I've got a phone call coming in, guys. Be right back.
Thank you, stranger. Commander Khan. Follow me.
The alloys used in this device are normally only in the Delta Quadrant. We know the Iconians have gateways that allow them to travel anywhere they wish. It would be reasonable to assume they have had influence in the Delta Quadrant as well.
We need to know more. It's clear that our colony is under attack, but why are the Tal Shiar? There's no reason for the...
So the rumors are
It doesn't evacuate.
That explains...
Without the...
You'll need...
Farrell.
Father.
Press the U key to view your status, or the status of your ship and bridge officers. This is your character. Here you can see your equipped items and devices.
it!
It's...
Slum it!
Watch where you're shooting. We need those shuttles.
We're gonna need a new plan.
Where are those things coming from?
Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call. I am back. But you're comfortable. Simba, you're comfortable. Discuss new plan. Where? Why would I want to discuss a new plan with Islamic?
I told you it.
We should go back.
Look up! We gotta get out of here now!
Alright.
What kind of ship is
That is kind of neat. What do you think?
We don't know. It attacked our colony on Viranet.
And now they're attacking here. We need to warn other colonies.
What do you think, Simba? Are you happy?
Believe it or not, that's what we're trying to do.
No, I'm held. Oh no, they took out the shield.
Were you able to... I'm not gonna understand.
Father.
You'll be...
Take everybody to the shuttle, no problem. What? So, which shuttle? Probably this one? Yeah, this one. What do you think, Shadow? Simba? Where's the person we're supposed to escort? Come on now. Where did they disappear to? Move. Let me go. Simba, you're so happy. Where did I lose them at? Come on, guys. Or are they over there? Did this bug out? This didn't bug out, did it? Giant Elachi walker. Good lord. Gonna have to beam back down. Because I think it bugged out.
Zidane is to the northwest, near a force field.
Okay, so we gotta go that direction, but before we do that, the Delta recruit thing for this mission is underneath this pipe. Are we back? I think we're back. We should be back. Wait, was it not under this pipe? What pipe was it under? Oh, was it under that one? We'll figure this out, guys. Yeah, that one's open. My symbol. So comfy. No, internet died again. Come on. There we go. I think we're back. My internet's not being nice to me right now, guys.
The alloys used in this device.
So that's done. Now we can continue moving forward. What do you think, Symbol? You're so happy.
Thank you, stranger. I don't understand why Commander Khan... Follow me.
Behind the shield.
We need to know there's no...
So the room...
It doesn't evacuate.
That explains...
Without the...
You'll need...